car up on the front row of the grid. And that's Russell Bradley. And beside him, the defending champion, Andrew Pizzuti. 14 cars lined up for the bottom division. And all eyes and all interest on the defending champ, Andrew Pizzuti. The best spot he can qualify for in the final is grid position 21. And when you've got guys like Stuart Hearn and Barry Lawrence that far ahead of you, your task's real tough.
Well, you'd be looking for plenty of stoppages in the final, Ross, going a war of attrition to get him a little bit closer. But we're looking at 25 laps. Anything's possible, I suppose, in a race of that magnitude.
Yep, anything's possible. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, as they say.
We've seen Steve Kinser start from 14 and 18 on the grid and win. Is Andrew Pizzuti that good?
Well, he's good. He's the current New South Wales champ. And I guess he's going to have to, one, show us just how good he is, and two, have that little bit of lady luck on his side. So just a couple of laps following that little bit of moisture. It's not going to be too slippery for them. And Russell Bradley and Andrew Pizzuti will lead them into turn 1-2.
And nice to see many of the Lismore contingent tonight, Ross, as part of their sponsorship with NBN Television.
Yeah.
Carrying the badge, and it's lovely to be associated with the boys up in Lismore. They love their racing up there, and we are very, very pleased to be a part of it.
We're set. French Brothers Tyres night. Stand by. It's green. Pizzuti got away very quickly. So too did the other Lismore driver. That's Mark Owen in the blue car number 69. Russell Bradley dropping back into third place. Don McRae coming out of the pack in the Spider-Man car. He goes up on the inside to look for third place, and he gets it. So it's Andrew Pizzuti out in front at the end of the first lap. The other Lismore driver, Mark Owen, in this race is holding down second place. Lindsay Cornwall absolutely crashing straight through. He hit car number 44 and snapped the front end of his steering. And that was all brought about by the fact that Lindsay Cornwall cleaned him up going into turn 1.
And the other cars just kept coming. Greg Giles in the 33, he just had nowhere to go. And the 52 of Paul Rowlands also had nowhere to go. And the 25 car there was probably a little bit fortunate of getting out of that, and that was Brian White. And a little bit of a gaggle back there of all of these cars parked side by side.
That's just mine.
But there was no doubt about Andrew Pizzuti. He just shot to the lead right from the outset, and he was just going to make this a one-horse race.
9 laps to go. And away they go again. 9 laps to go. Andrew Pizzuti from Lismore. His town... Oh, there's another bump. They're just looking back there. That's Steve Hopping in trouble again. And he's connected with Don McRae, and McRae's not happy about that. He's on the infield. Now, oh, Hopping's got a flat tyre, surely. That car just won't handle. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's got a flat tyre. Just would not handle going through the corner, so bad luck for Hopping. And Don McRae, who's gone up onto the infield, looks as if...
he's going to get out of the car,
too. Out of the car. Well, maybe if he can get going, he can come back in, because it wasn't his fault. Oh, I see he's broken a harness, so he will not be given approval to rejoin the race. Well, we've got an incident-packed consolation here.
If we keep going this war of attrition, Andrew Pizzuti is going to start higher on the grid than 21.
So gridding them up. 9 laps to go still. Set for a start. Pizzuti away okay. Mark Owen elected to just tuck straight down in behind him. Rod Dedder is up into third place. Mick Purden running fourth. Clint Cosgrove is fifth. and they're really starting to separate themselves up front, particularly the current New South Wales champ, Andrew Pizzuti, starting to power away. Getting up on the inside of Mark Owen at the moment is Rod Detterer, but Mark Owen came back at the outside of him in the blue 69 car, and the car number 4 of Rod Detterer holding on to third place, trying to look for a shot to get by Mark Owen if he can, but Mark Owen seems to be getting a little more used to the track as the laps tick by, and he's safely holding down his second place at the moment as the defending champ, Andrew Pizzuti, with 6 laps to go, seemingly has the big points safely in his keeping.
Good battle for second and third, though, and one that's got out of the pack right from the rear is Clint Cosgrove, and he might make an assault on the 2 up in front, and that's Mark Owen and Rod Detterer. But there's no doubt about our leader. He's just flown away from the rest of the field. He leads by a straightaway from Mark Owen and Rod Detterer. Then Clint Cosgrove, Mickey Pern in the 48 car is next. Then the 66 of Kevin Logan. A little bit further back to the 111 of Graham Harris. And Brian White has just gone past Graham Harris, and he's about to get lapped by our race leader, Andrew Pizzuti. Mark Owen still hanging on to second position. Oh, Pizzuti got balked there for a line through by White, and White's gone amiss, as has the car of Graham Harris. But we've got 2 to go, and it's Pizzuti has got this one bottled up, and the interest for second, third and fourth is starting to dissipate.
Particularly with the slower cars as they come down. Oh, there's Rod Detterer. He's gone for a spin, flat tyre. He's going to try and keep it going, but surely he'll be mechanical defected out of the race. He's going to try and keep going. It's flat all right, he just keeps going. Round and round in circles. Up onto the infield he goes. White flag. The 1 of Andrew Pizzuti is the leader. Now second place is Lismore 69. That's Mark Owen. Now the Newcastle 69, Clint Cosgrove is third, and Newcastle 48, Mick Pern. Now Mark Owen's got a flat tyre, checkered flag coming up, but the race winner is the New South Wales 1, that's Andrew Pizzuti. Then the Newcastle 69, just in front of the Lismore 69. Then the 48 car of Mick Purden, followed by the Sydney 111, Graham Harris.